Good evening, everybody. Hi is out today. You will have to deal with my commentary. Should be an interesting race. Quite bumpy track. Everybody. Hi is out today. You will have to deal with my commentary. Oh, they're already having interesting issues. 1 second. There it is. The race should be, the quality should be starting in any moment now. There it is. Let's see who's going out first. I guess everybody is. We will, follow these around the track. Although these cars do get a little tail happy. As we know, Porsches usually will understeer and then oversteer and then kill you. So they can be a handful to drive sometimes. Oh, thank you, Hulk. I guess pressing the mute button is not a good idea. Quite a long track. We're going to be expecting into the low 2 minutes. Probably 2:04, 2:05 for the top grid. These are just out lap times for the time being, so we will get a lot faster. This would be a good time to look at the liveries. UC has a Nuremberg livery going on. Clean and elegant. Texas flag. F1, I believe, is running who knows livery. Yellow has a custom. Black and yellow. Glen is running the racerback, red and white. Paul is running Kuno's livery. AKI also running Kuno's one. Here we have a beautiful Cheez-It. Atomic on. So a very easy to spot one. Iceman, Top Gun, I went to the danger zone. We played a Kenny Rogers song for you, but we probably get off. Skip had an interesting challenge for Min-Max this season. He provided him 4 pictures, or 5 pictures, and Min-Max was supposed to design a livery. I believe there's a Nixon on there, some bow and arrows, more Nixon, somebody getting hit with a soft pipe thingamajiggy, goat, oh, arrows. Nick's running just Kuna's one. Misha running Kuna's one. And running Kuna's one. Also running a very colorful livery. On the bright green. That's another Kuna's one. Jake with some styles. Let's see a lap from Paul's. Oh, a VKR with a 2038. That's it's probably going to be good for 1 or 2, would be my guess. My bearded coming up with a 205 B2 for the time being. Paul's in B3 with a 206. Good news for everybody, probably should be back next week if you want to endure me. With the purple first sector. It looks like it went off in the second, so this is probably not going to be the best lap. Personal bests. Just finished the lap now. pause improves to P2 with a 2:04.9. Go back from VKR. Yeah, we're personal best in Sector 1. Good pause to get a little toe for palm. So pretty close times in quali, especially from 5th through 14th. Oh, commentator's curse. 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes remaining. Let's see the gaps between first and second are 0.2 seconds. Second to third, 1.2. Third to fourth is 0.6. Fourth to fifth is 0.4. Fifth to sixth is 0.7. Sixth to seventh is 0.1. Seventh to eighth is 0.3. Ooh. Eighth to ninth is only 0.03 seconds apart. And 9th to 10th is 0.063. As you can see, it's gonna be should be some close racing there. Is anybody will improve in the last lap? See, is anybody out there with possibly Andrew with 2 green sectors? Needs to make up 0.14 seconds. See if he can do it. That looks like it was showing me the last lap, not the current one. Let's see if we get anybody in the booth, make this a little more interesting for somebody else. How's it going there, Bearded?
Oh, it's going. How you doing, buddy?
Well, this is a lot harder than it looks. I'm kind of struggling out here.
Yeah, having to commentate and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have quite the quick something to say. But how are you feeling in P3 here?
Feeling good. I was up -60 on my Delta and someone spun the last corner. I hit into him. So I would have been in the 204s. It wouldn't have moved me up a spot. I think I'm going to get ran away by from Quaz and VKR, but as long as I can keep it on the road, I think I might be able to get a P3. Let's see.
Sounds good. I guess the gap to Brian is 0.6, so relatively close.
Yeah, it's close. It's going to be a lot closer in the race, full fuel, and not trying to die, because you can't push. I don't think you're gonna be able to push as hard as you can in practice and qualifying on this track at all.
Oh no, it would be probably a death sentence if you try to do that.
Yeah, it's a scary track, that's for sure. So excited to race it though.
Yeah, if you practice a little bit with the full fuel load.
I actually like the car better on a full fuel load.
The front's a little heavier.
Yeah, so it doesn't bounce off the ground as much, so you don't, have those random like jolts in your steering wheel. So hoping that'll help, but the last laps, I think because we're on hards, I don't think it'll be as bad of tire wear, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just more worried about the fuel the last few laps. Like as you get low on fuel and the car starts sliding more. I just don't want a mistake late in the race,
Yeah, I guess it all depends on how much gap you have, right? How much you have to push, how much you could take it easy.
Exactly. I don't feel like I'm going to get much of a relaxed race here. There's a lot of fast guys, so I'm excited. Should be fun.
Sounds good. I'll bring you back, and good luck. Maybe we'll talk to you after the race.
Sounds good, Oleg.
Quaz, are you there? Are you there? Checking one more time.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Oh, how's it going?
Yo, what's up?
How you feeling in P2 right now?
Feeling pretty good. It's probably where I wanted to be, just behind VKR.
Any strategies to get around them?
Probably gonna look to be pretty aggressive on the launch, but this track's really bumpy, so I'm just gonna focus on not messing up myself.
Yeah, I was talking to Beery. He was saying the car actually feels better with a full fuel load, and it kind of gets harder as it goes. Do you have the same?
Yeah, that sounds right.
So it's gonna be kind of interesting at the end of the race to see if people could hold it on track.
Yeah, it should be a fun one.
All right. Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
Hi there, Ben.
Oh, hey.
How's P4 feeling for you?
It's kind of like a what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here kind of feeling.
I believe the gap between you and Brian is 0.002 seconds.
Yeah,
So
that'll be interesting. I think consistency is going to be what this comes down to in the race, right? So we'll see. It's going to be hard to be consistent getting pressured by these guys. They're all really quick. So I think if we can target, I think 8th is a good target. Somewhere in there, I'll be feeling good.
I'm a little pessimistic with 8th, huh? I mean,
It's a little random around here. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Beauty won it all in the GT3s, like just being consistent. He qualified 8th, so he's a contender, I think, for winning it all this month, and that's where he is. So I think it's a good target.
That's a good point. Yeah, I was talking to Quaz and Beard. They were both saying that end of the race can be interesting because the car gets a little lighter in the front and a little scarier.
I've been liking it on low fuel, actually. Like I did a lot of I like this car a lot more on low fuel, and I feel like the tires don't really fall off that much. So I'm actually a little more worried about the start, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh, that's interesting. You're the first, so maybe you'll have a better end of the race than most.
Yeah, hopefully. I think, like I said, consistency is going to be key. So we'll see how everybody does. I think that's really going to be. I think you're going to see the guys that have been doing this month after month rise, and I think you'll see some of the fast new guys potentially. They could potentially drop off. So we'll see.
All right. Well, best of luck. I'll possibly see you later in intermission or then.
I hope under good circumstances. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. How's it going there, Brian? Are you there?
Hey there, how's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. I see you got beat out of P was that P5 at the very end
I just
there.
got knocked back to the third row there at the end.
Yeah, that's too bad, but at least it's still third
Yeah,
row. How you feeling about the race?
Sorry, my dogs are barking. Perfect for the stream.
They're wishing you good luck. How do you feel about the
Yeah,
race?
feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, my first one doing with BATL, so should be good.
Oh, this is your first. Oh, you did usually do.
Yeah, I usually do AMS too, so.
Well, hopefully you have a good time and you'll be back.
Yeah, man, should be good.
All right, best of luck. I'll bring you back.
Have
to
a good
that
broadcast.
Oh, the race should be starting here in just under 3.5 minutes. Let's just go through it really quickly. PKR with P1, Quaz with P2, Bearded with P3, Ben with P4. Let's see, this gets jumped around. Brian here, just barely in the third row. P5. Andrew there with P6. Got Kong in P7. Easy in P8. It's really confusing with the numbers out here because that's not what the positions they're in. But once the race starts, it'll clear itself out. Should be interesting. Good jump here would be good to get in the front. Some camera angles. We'll probably go with this because I don't know what buttons to press to select the right ones. But yeah, by the way, this whole broadcasting thing is quite hard. So Hai has really good talent for it. As you can, if anybody has watched this more than once knows his broadcasts are a lot more enjoyable and entertaining and informative. But you got me today. Too bad. Just over a minute before the start. Yeah, okay, looks like they'll have quite a nice break to start. Gives you more time to play with the camera angles. Lights. Starting Oh no, disconnecting. Stop. Oh, looks like Quaz did get the jump he was looking for. And he hold it off. Got a little bit of a gap. Lots of traffic here behind F1. Low tap from Misha. Ooh, that's... Let's watch this battle for P1. See how Ben's doing with Bearded here. Battle for P3. Catherine, maybe? Check on the battle with pretty close one. Andrew in 7, Brian 6th, BC in 5th. Looks like these guys might be catching up a little bit to the P3 battle. They're getting some draft there. Not quite enough to pass. Oh, maybe on the inside. Going for the inside. Should be interesting to see if he gives up into Team Glen. Wall's giving him some space. TR plays a little safe, breaks a little early. Still right almost on his quarter panel. Let's check how Palm and Jays are doing. Battle for P9, separated by less than half a second. to the battle for P1. This was the place where the car got really close, almost took him on the inside to the last turn. See how close he gets this time. Let's see, go further away. Oh, and Claus looks like he lost it a little bit on that last turn. Gives Bearded a chance to get to P2. Oh, battle with the post on Chewbacca for P12. Is he gonna be able to take it on the inside here? Hold it together? Looks like he will. Is Chewbacca gonna try to come back? Battle for P6 between Andrew and Glen. Alright, get the inside there, Andrew. We'll take him. So, Claus getting wants that P2 back. Not sure what's happening there. So you might get a good run here. Let's see. Just halfway through the first race. Look back, let's see battle for P14 here. Devin goes past the Chewbacca. Can he get past? Stop. It's really in the hole. Just carried a little too much speed there. He's almost taking P4. Sorry, missed the setup for that, but back to this battle for P14. Just took him under braking. Ooh, it got a little too ambitious. by the time the front end's starting to feel a little lighter, so we might see a little more mistakes here and there. Just going for the pass. Does it pretty cleanly. See if Beard could take it back. This should be a battle here for P15. Looks like F1 is actually closing in for P16 here. Yes. The front end is definitely feeling a little lighter, with the rear end coming out a little bit more. Check on Alpha P3. Almost was a left tap there. Put all together and lose any so much time. Also, we're a little overexcited there. The front end starting to not feel quite the same as at the beginning of the race. Let's check this. EKR by himself here, Cross 7 seconds behind. Muted. 3 seconds behind. Was BZ 1.7, then 1.2, line 5. See what other battles we have going on here. Atomic Lime is getting quite close to Misha for P13. Culprit P3 just won't stop though. It's been a possibility did it before. Let's see if BC will react and take his position back. If he's gonna get close enough to Ben to get some slipstream from him. Cut that corner a bit too early. Goes pretty deep in there. Yeah, you're probably better off not watching. It's a lot harder. You make it seem so easy, but it's definitely quite tricky. I think there are TV cameras, but that does not make it more exciting. Can F1 take? He does. Will he keep P18 is the question. Comic Mind still right on his back. Oh, the commentator's curse, I guess. No, I think it's VKR was bearded 1, 2, 3, I believe. This thing is not. Yes, the finish was VKR, Quaz, bearded Ben, BC, Andrew, Kong, Brian, Nick, Jays, Postal, Misha, Doc, Devin, Minmax, might have F1. I think I'm still reading the right time. I'm looking at the other screen here. Alright, who should we annoy here? Let's grab Bearded again. How's it going, Bearded? How do you feel about that P3 that you started with?
That's all I wanted, was to just end up in P3, and it was good.
Yeah, up to P2 there for a second, right?
Yeah, Quaz spun the last turn, and then he had pace, man. He was quick, and going down the straight, I let him take the spot back. I told him, I was like, take it, because the people behind us were catching us, and then once he took back over, I was able to build another comfortable gap. But just trying to battle with Quaz and hold him off was just screwing my race over. So it was just, strategically, it was smarter for me to just take third and just, like, you know, not just delay the inevitable, because it was only like the fourth lap in, he was gonna pass me. So
fighting it and yeah, making yourself spin out.
Yep, I was very happy with P3. I was able to, you know, like I said, drive a little bit safer. I didn't put up, you know, crazy pace. I did a couple 205s, but yeah, that was tough. Hardest race so far I've done in this league, hands down.
I can see it. It's a bumpy track, and any little mistake will, you know, finish you off quite easily here.
Yeah, the focus is just crazy. Yeah, the focus.
You ready for reverse? That should be fun.
I'm so scared for reverse race. I have a feeling that I'm getting taken out, but we'll see. Being around traffic in those long straights, the fast long straights into the braking zones, is very scary. So
yeah. Is there a good amount of draft you can get there? Or?
The draft is insane in these cars, but the braking out of draft it's like you get a slingshot effect. So yeah, it's very scary. But just happy I got the P3, so very happy.
Well, good luck on the reverse grid.
All right, thanks, Oleg.
All right, no, good one. Let's see what else can grab here. Talk to Andrews. Yeah, his race went. How's it going, Andrew?
Hey, Oleg, how's it going?
How's that race for you?
It's very hot. No, it was alright. I kind of held my position. I had a good battle up front with Brian, and then I was making up all this time in turn one on him, and so I thought I'd cut the wall just a little bit closer, and I bumped the wall and spun out, and basically just drove by myself for the rest of the race. But I think he spun out the last lap, and I got the position back. But yeah, fun race.
Yeah, well, we did see you a bit. You guys were in some close racing there for a little bit.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, how do you feel about reverse?
We'll see. I don't know. I'm hoping it is pretty hard to pass, so I'm hoping for some good racing. When all said and done, I don't really care where I finish, as long as I'm racing somebody. That's what it's all about. That's
a good spirit. I mean, that's what we're all rooting for. You ain't winning anything tonight.
Yeah. Wait, say that again?
I said you are not winning anything tonight besides bragging rights.
Bragging rights. All the glory.
Yeah. And well, my broadcast, and nobody's watching either, so don't hope on any.
Don't worry. We'll all watch it later.
Yeah, I'm probably going to delete it. All right, good on the good luck on the second race.
Thanks, sir. Bye.
Let's see, who can we grab here? Grab some Jay Styles. How's it going, Jay?
Like,
How was your race?
it was okay. I just spun out twice. Not fun, but made it through.
Yeah, you ready for the reverse?
Yeah, I kind of don't want to stay in the middle because it's so much traffic.
Get hit from behind, get hit from front.
Yeah, do you know if I could go to pits?
I mean, you
Start
can't.
from the back?
Well, you'll go to pits, but you'll be locked for 30 seconds.
If I go to pits?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not a good strategy unless you want to be 30 seconds behind.
Oh, dude, I don't want to be in this traffic, man. It's just nerve-wracking.
Oh, I believe in you. You can do it.
Yeah. So what's up? What's going on?
Oh, this is a lot harder than I. Well, I kind of knew this was going to be impossible to do, but High makes it look so easy. I was like, it can't be that hard.
Just
But-
talking for like an hour straight.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of me going, we're now watching P1 battle, and here's the battle for P2. Yeah, no color commentary from me.
You didn't practice or anything?
Oh no, I decided to do this about 2 hours before
We'll
the.
do it live.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm just like I told everybody, I'm just deleting this. Oh, we might get High to join us for race 2.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. What was he
Uh,
doing?
I'm not sure he was out,
Mm.
but I'll bring you back because I think you guys
Yeah, we have a 5-minute countdown, so I don't know.
yeah. Well, best of luck to you.
All right, thank you, Oleg. Have a good night.
You too. Yes, High, please join us or join me. Yeah, I think you can just join the booth when you're ready. Let's see, we got a little more time. Let's see. Talk to Ben. How's it going, Ben?
Hey, good.
You got your wish, I believe.
I came fourth.
Yeah, so
So-
actually way better. You finished where you started, right?
That's right, and it was a little dramatic, but it was definitely some back and forth with. He was clinging on to Bearded at first, then kind of slowly lost him, and then was catching up as he had battles with Quas and with Busey. And then Busey had a huge mistake that I was able to capitalize on, and was expecting to have to get kind of defensive with him. But I was able to kind of keep ahead. We didn't have anything too crazy on the defense. I did have to deny him the toe on the second to last straight because he got a much better exit than me. But other than that, I think it was, pretty straightforward. I was looking like fifth for a minute there, but happy to have fourth.
Very nice. How do you feel about the reverse?
I'm curious to see. I feel like I haven't had a chance to really race on this track. I haven't. It was challenging sighting braking markers, even just with Bearded in front of me. So I was also having a couple little frame hiccups here and there. So I'm hoping, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to do some actual racing on this track. I haven't had a chance to do that, but I am a little scared about sighting brake points. Going to take it easy.
Yeah, I think with how bumpy it is, it's easy to just if somebody gives you a little tap, you're gonna go spinning pretty easily.
These cars aren't big, but they have a big butt, so it's kind of hard to see around.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Let's see. Well, 5 minutes gives me a lot of time to talk to people here. I'll talk to BZ. He went up 5 spots from. How's it going there?
Hello. Going really well.
Yeah, I see. Just looking at the spots gained, looks like you gained 3 spots in that.
Yeah, I had 4 and then I overshot turn 1 a couple times and lost out to Ben. So it was a good race.
Yeah.
It was a good race.
Yeah, just towards the end of the race, a little lighter in the front, a little harder to handle, or what was it?
Yeah, I definitely felt the tires falling off.
Yeah. Do you prefer the car with a full tank or?
Uh, I'm gonna say empty, but that might be because all of my empty runs were on fresh tires.
Yeah, that's always hard to tell then, right?
Yeah.
Which one it was.
Uh,
You excited
Yeah.
for that reverse grid?
yeah, I'm really excited for it too. I was saying earlier, I had a lot of fun this race, but I think it's gonna be a ton better on a smoother track. We're not worried about dying every 2 seconds. Focus more on racing. But it's a
Yeah.
lot of fun. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think the reverse grid will be quite interesting too. We'll see. We'll see if people
Hectic.
behave themselves through turn 1 and turn 2.
I hope so.
All right, I'll bring you back. Good luck on the second race.
Thank you.
Postal. How you doing?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. This is a quite difficult task, but
You having fun with
You
it
know-
at least?
I'm having something with it.
Good.
But looking at your race, you gained 6 spots. That's pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah, how was that race for you? How did it feel?
Pretty good. It was a little spicy there in the beginning, and then I spun out a couple times. But other than that, I think I finished pretty good.
Yeah. How you feeling about the reverse?
Hopefully I stay right at 12. I think that's a good spot for me.
Fair enough. Alrighty, we'll bring you back. You have less than a minute to go.
Here we go. Thank you.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks.
Almost starting here with oop, I probably should have went through the positions here. Oh, too late for that now. Back's here for good lunch. Launch. Let's see what this Shabaka on the inside here. Backs off. Smart. Oh. Kilo getting him some space. Ooh, Kilo's being surrounded by everybody. Let's see how the back's looking here. Ooh, quite the mess back here. These are taking it quite easy here. Easy on his raid. Ooh, Beasley tries. Ooh, that did not work out. Yeah, you can't quite break on the grass there. It's quite slippery. Let's go through the. We're having close battles here. And stuck in the little track behind Andrew. Ooh, that was about time to switch over to Nick. He was quite gaining on Jay there for a second. Let's see how VKR does this. Ooh, I just switched to the battle for E2. How's it going?
I'm doing all right. How are you, Oleg?
Oh, I'm struggling. You make this look so easy and so free flowing. It's
an operation, isn't it? It's like a whole production, I must say.
Yeah, it took me forever to figure out the volumes, but it seems like that worked. The harder part is like keeping focus and talking for 20 minutes straight.
Yeah, it's sometimes a little bit of just talking to yourself isn't. It's just really hard to keep track of everything that's going on field, and then just trying to find content to talk about throughout the race is pretty hard. But I think we've talked about it a lot. The drivers do a really good job of staying competitive all of this stuff. Like a really good balance, you know what I mean? A good sprint race. Wow, as Cross makes the move on, I think that's Chewbacca, or was that Bearded who just made the move on?
That was Chewbacca, I believe. Beard is in third.
Oh, this is the second race, so reverse grids. That was
This is the reverse.
Okay, yep.
It's quite the battle with. There's quite a bit of battles.
Too. Bearded in F1. F1's been doing a great job recently of showcasing his pace and his abilities. Does he just put down? Now you know these drivers better than I do, so this is a good conversation. This is a good time to just talk about drivers, if you don't mind. F1 just puts in a lot of practice, I think, or is just super dedicated to the sim. I mean, his lap times are so good sometimes. He just cracks away at it.
Yeah, he definitely. He's one of those guys that will put in 15, 20 laps a night. You know, every day for the most part. It seems.
Yeah.
And lets him be consistent. He's definitely. He's a person like me where it doesn't come. Not something we could just jump into right away and, you know, oh, Beard turned in a little early and pause there.
Just catching that on stream now. Oh.
I should just set you up, you know, let you know when something's coming.
Oh yeah, you're feeding me the content that I need, exactly. I'll just be a hype man from now on.
Let's see. Oh, Kong going for a pass at Chewbacca on the outside. Chewbacca didn't actually give him the room. Chewbacca's battling this time. Speaking of drivers, Chewbacca's a very good driver, but he tends to give up spots a little easier than you should.
I saw that a lot last season with the DTMs, I think, more than not, where he would kind of just. I don't want to sound rude, but kind of just gave away the position really. Hoping for a mistake later to make it up down the road, trying to just avoid the conflict. But DTMs do get quite nasty. Dev! Oh,
that was a nice, nice pass.
Wow, way to just outbreak him.
We should have done DTMs on this track. It would have been a whole nother kind of shit show.
Could you imagine? Bouncing around, banging out the rev limiter and those things just all around Sebring. Just be, oh no!
Yeah, I didn't quite catch what that was.
That's Kong, it looks like, tumbling down the order. Yep, he's back down into 12th, it looks like.
Wally getting that toe and missing the braking zone.
Yeah, right. You know, it's some of these braking zones. For me, like in that corner we just passed through on shoot, you know, it's the inside curb is where I know to hit on the brakes, right? So if I'm on the outside, put there, I won't see my brake marker at all. I'm a very bad brake marker guy where I think things tend to disappear or get covered up in stuff like a brake marker board that someone will drive over halfway into an endurance race.
I mean, it's one of those things, if you're driving somebody you know that's in front of you, I tend to use them. I mean, you know, you brake a little heavy in the beginning and you let off the brakes a little bit to catch up to them if you're braking a little too soon. That's kind of how I usually do it if I'm following somebody.
Just to kind of stay there with them, right?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it pays off, sometimes I just crash into the back of them and they get mad at me for a week, but, you know,
but
it is what it is.
You let them punch you next week and it's all good, right?
For sure. That's a good battle here.
Oh, the dock. Holy Toledo.
That's a hard place to keep it together.
You know, it really is. In the practice race on Monday, I saw myself doing it and a couple others really just setting up a great over-under through T1. A lot of the times when someone breaks over to the inside of T1 like the dock did, because you're carrying a little too much speed, right? So you're gonna go out and wide and check up before you can go on the throttle. And I think that the guy behind could have done a better job to set that over under up.
Possibly, I think he went a little deep himself.
Yeah, that's true. More action coming down the field everywhere we look.
Yeah, Claus really wants to get up there. Yeah, Claus and VKR had a quite good opening couple of laps. Claus started in P2, but got a good jump at VKR, and they were battling.
That's what we pay to see here at Back at the Labs. Money back guaranteed. If you don't enjoy the racing or you aren't entertained, that's right. Min-Max is in the lead, getting hunted by VKR. Can we snap to that real quick? That gap is awfully close. Oh, there it is!
Yeah, I missed it by just a second.
Good call up, though. He called it. I read it. He saw it happen right in front of our eyes.
Yeah, keeping track of these splits is quite difficult.
Oh yeah, I mean having the conversations, you're having your own thoughts in your head, you're watching the timing tower to your left-hand side. Hey, and by all means, please don't feel bad. I probably have over 100 hours in streaming races alone now. So yeah, don't feel bad about it at all. But, yeah, I'm sure if you look back at my first stream, it's probably way worse than this.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We can compare. We'll do
a side by side later. How's that? I'll show you the plug-in broadcast.
It looks like Bearded is battling Min-Max at P2 at the moment. Ooh. It's a hard place to, definitely a hard place to pass. Ryan F1. Ryan's trying to stay on the outside here. I better tuck in.
Brian Mandeville, there's a name I haven't seen before.
I believe this is his first set of Corsa race. I believe he races Automobilista 2 Fridays.
Aha, okay, so a member who's seasoned to the community maybe. And racing. Oh my god, around the outside, getting set up for 11. Holy Toledo, Brian Mandeville is no rookie. What?
Nope, he looks like he knows what he's doing.
Wow, wow, wow. That is confidence. Holy Toledo, I'm not sure I would have trusted the core on the non-optimal line. And I can't even call that the outside line. That's just
this will be an interesting pass.
Easy on Nick.
Yep.
Oh,
Nick
deep plunge.
Oh, Nick trying to come back on the outside here.
That's it up. Way to go. Battling it out, Busey. Min-Max tumbled down the order, now in 4th. Andrew is looking to take more blood out of the water now. He's his way up to tasting champagne, it looks like. So, what was the result in race 1? Andrew wasn't up there. That must have just been something I read wrong.
So VKR, Claus, Bearded, Ben, Beezy, Andrew. Andrew was in 6th.
Okay, copy. Wow, Andrew now recovering all the way up to 3rd now. He was awfully fast early on when practice got going. He was one of the first people to post a video. Yeah, I'll just mention that he wins Automobilista every Friday. Holy Toledo!
Three-way battle here. Oh.
Brian goes deep, F1, gets to the optimal line, checks up, spins out, no! Styles replacing him instantly, looking to make a move on Brian Mandeville.
Yeah, interesting about race 1. In the top 7, only BZ moved up 3 spots. Everybody else pretty much finished where they started.
What?
Mhm.
That's pretty remarkable because I would have expected more jostling around because of how
I mean, for the
unpredictable the
top...
bumps are going to be, I guess, because it's not a consistent track. That's what I'm trying to get at.
No, it's not. But I mean, the top 10 guys are they're pretty consistent, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, by the end of
Ooh,
it, what we're
Benny going to the inside. That's an interesting choice. Oh, but he gets... No. That was an interesting choice to go on the inside there.
There it is, a little over-under action from Andrew to get it back. Yeah, good choice. Maybe just trying to defend that entry that was hot into.
Claus is on their tail. Looks like
Yeah,
Andrew...
all this battling has caught him up, right? No, you're absolutely right, though. The top 10, I think between all of us, I think I was probably up to at least 50 laps or so after Monday, probably, something like that. So yeah, these guys... Ooh.
Oh, another under and over.
Wow, Ben keeps going for that inside line, trying to make that move work. Andrew's expressing extreme patience, allowing Ben to keep going for those moves. Being patient is paid off, as he's probably got about a 1 second gap now to Ben. Get a piece of paper between their bumpers before. Boss now in the mix is now into P4. Ben must be sweating or stumbling down the order. Doing it to himself. Atomic Mime. The name I haven't seen before.
He's raced a few times with us. He's not one of the, the top 10 most common people, but he done a things to consider to us.
Right on. Gotta love a guy with a good sense of humor. Driving the Cheez-It Mobile, and that's into the wall. Oh no. Getting the
Some might say he cheesed it.
immediately. Darn it. I don't know what these hands can do, Oleg. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I think it's definitely true. I've definitely think it had something to do with people going to walls previous race.
Atomic Mime had another moment, it looks like. Fell down the corner. Yeah, this is the battle. Oh, there it is!
It's gonna be interesting.
Was needed.
Well, it's gonna be easy to keep this. Oh!
Up.
Made that stick.
Ooh, big ol' wiggle. And Busey really got a lot of that curve. I wonder if that's going to hurt him through the rest of this sector.
I think we just missed one.
Another one through turn 1, 16, 17. That looks like Postal and Devon. Devon is back going. Didn't lose any other places. Keel's too far away. Kloss, Andrew, and Bearded for now. 4-3-2.
Well, Claus only has 2 more laps to get back to his P2. Definitely looks like he wants it.
Yes, it does, but I don't think he can get all the way back up to P2 quite yet. Andrew has been awfully racy today, bearded as well.
Andrew's a big fan of cars that could actually grip. Of course,
Andrew! Almost clipped the inside wall. I don't think that's his normal line.
Nothing you like, a little excitement in this life?
Absolutely. Maybe these guys, I do wonder that too. A lot of these guys, you know, have the stream running in the background or on another monitor quietly.
Oh, that's a bad turn of events. Let's see, BC going on min-max.
I didn't.
Max is like, and Max isn't giving it to him.
Oh, door bang! We did the opposite of commentators curse Quas. We commentators blessed him.
I mean, we were staring daggers at Andrew and Bearded too, though, so I don't know.
I didn't mention their name once. I didn't mention their name once. I just stayed away from it. I wasn't trying to win it. Max holding on in front into the tight corner.
Oh.
UC presented himself.
These cars seem really solid on that bump, though. Car didn't move at all.
Yep, he was, like I said, I think he just presented himself and said, hey, by the way, I may have outbreaken you, bro. Oh, again, Min-Max gets outbroke by the Doc Logic this time. I'm gonna want to hear from Min-Max after this race, but I don't know if he's an emotional character. That's 2 on the last lap, practically. I would be pretty pleased after that as well.
Let's see, what else we got going on?
We got Andrew still about a 3/4 of a second back for now behind Ben B.
Yeah.
He's slinking around for the rest of this race. Looks like PKR is just gonna run away with it. This might be where we need to sit for now. Unless something else pulls up, I'll keep an eye on the tower for you.
Sounds good.
Still staying around 1 second away. Crazy how that all worked out for Quas. He said he needed his 2 positions back. He definitely got it.
I think Ben snuck in there too, because I think Ben was 5th or 6th, right? He was probably 6th before
Oh, that's right.
that incident.
Yep, that's right. Ben was about 6th, worked his way up the field. Ooh, Andrew, late on the brakes, didn't quite get to the apex, but kept it down through the chicane. Last lap, Andrew's really trying to send it, pushing hard everywhere he looks. Oh, man. He is trying.
It's a little too far to get him on the back straight here, though.
He's gonna go for that weird little line on the inside. I think he thinks that works for him.
Ooh, he's close. Ben trying to break the toe.
There it is. Has a funky line through the back straight. Down the back straight they go now, pushing hard into the final corner.
Oh, can he do it? No. A little too hot.
Ooh, if only he was able to hold on to that. That might have been a side-by-side drag to the line.
We have another battle here through the same turn.
Jay Styles on the inside of Busey. This one might turn out a little bit differently. It does. Jay has a bigger moment later in the corner. Busey's through for the lead. Wow, wow, wow. Everybody knew they had to give it a shot at the final corner, huh?
I mean, what do you got to lose, right?
Exactly. What do you got to lose at that point? Misha, wow, Misha not having a great running this time out. Is this just a car that they aren't comfortable with? I I know we didn't see them at practice on Monday. Definitely was wondering what was going on there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I hope Misha has more time to come hang out with us again. They had a good result through DTM when they had the time to show up and hang out, so hope to see them again next Monday. Looks like everybody had a good time. Donuts are out, not just for the cops, but for the boys and girls here at Back of the Lab also. Is there any way we can drag Andrew into the chat?
We sure can.
Right
Let's see.
on.
Should get Andrew and Beard here at the same time. That'd be interesting.
Oh, maybe not. We don't want to. Do we have boxing gloves? Is that something we have?
What's up, guys?
Hey, Andrew, how's it crack-a-lackin'?
Good, man. Welcome back to the booth, huh?
Thank you. My union meeting got postponed or delayed by a day. It messed with all my things, but I'm here now. I want to talk about the last 2 laps.
Dude, I had a podium, man. I had a podium in my sight. That's all right.
What? Okay. Talk us through turn 1, and then talk us through the final turn on the last lap.
With Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah, so turn 1, so he was closing. Well, so turn 1 with Bearded. I come around turn 1, and he's sideways.
Absolutely sideways.
So he's
on his own, yeah.
He's sliding sideways, and then as soon as I make the decision of what side I'm going to go around, his tires hook up and shoot straight across. So I thought I had enough time to plan it out, but not quite. So I bounced back a couple positions, then chasing Ben down for 2 laps, and I thought, I had a good run on him on the second to last corner.
No. Stop right there. Stop right there. It was about the commentator's curse.
Yeah.
We might have manifested a commentator's blessing. We were talking about Quas getting back up into P2. Somehow, some way, I knew it wasn't going to be a possibility. And 1 corner later, both of you guys died in front of us. So
I was really looking forward to defending Quaz. He's such a good driver, and he's really, really respectful too, right? So he'll just wait for you to make a mistake.
He was so patient all race
he's
long.
very, very patient. I really like driving with Quaz, even though he kills me every time. But it's always fun to defend against him.
It's surprising. Like, he's definitely not one of the, a lot of these reverse grids I see, the faster drivers, instantly they're up 10 spots in the first corner. They just dive up the inside and it's over with. I haven't seen Quas do that. So
I've seen Quas not start the race, just sit and wait for everyone to blow up in turn 1, and then catch up and take
pretty
over
much. And he's been so patient and respectful with slower drivers. I think the one thing that I've seen the most kind of shocking thing out of him, I guess, is that I think I saw him once bump someone, and this is, he's not racing this guy at all, no offense, but just not at the same pace, and he ended up waiting to finish that battle cleanly and make that overtake cleanly and do it all over again. I was like, what a class act! Who does stuff like that?
Definitely one of the favorite guys to drive around with.
Oh, that is awesome. Love to see it. Oh, thanks for joining us, Andrew. Well, man, it looks like everybody else left. We wanted to talk to Bearded, but he gone.
Again. Figure out a way to get him in here. Hold on a second. Let me message him.
Yeah, we can, because we do want to get Bearded back in here, and then There's someone else we wanted to talk. If Misha was available, obviously we talked to Misha. What happened to the Mad Have? He's still here, but he's deafed and muted. Maybe he noped out.
Did send Beaver the message. We'll see if that gets him to come in or not.
But
There he goes.
good action. Porsche 911 Championship here at Sebring was amazing. Bearded,
I was told to come here.
you were summoned.
You've been summoned.
Did you guys see me murder Andrew?
Why
Maybe.
don't you paint a picture
All
of
right,
how
all right.
you
so-
may have murdered Andrew for us?
All right,
It's a little
all right, so-
foggy in my head.
Oh, okay. I got this for you. So I'm coming down the straight, right? I'm hauling ass. Feeling
Fucking
good about
flying.
it.
Oh, sorry.
We're flying, all right? I'm feeling good. Brake where I always brake. I downshift into third instead of staying in fourth, and that was my downfall. My rear end locked up. I slid out, and the car just said, "Nope, we're going the other way," right into Andrew, and there was nothing I could do. I felt so bad.
I was just about to compliment you too because I did my personal best on that lap before, just following you, chasing you down. And I was gonna wait till we got a little squared away, and then I was gonna say something, but yeah.
Yep, then I murdered you. That was my bad. I'm sorry. We were
All good.
You just died on your own, and he got collected. I wouldn't even say that was a murder. It's just you died on your own, and just
dude.
you're
It was a bad
trash
time.
man. Picking up cars on the side of the road.
Dude, I decided to be a honing missile for Andrew's car.
Oh, you're like 1877 cars for kids.
Yeah, dude,
Picking
I
up
couldn't
junk
have,
cars, just picking up junk cars.
dude, I couldn't have pulled my e-brake and slid my car into Andrew better than what I did right there. I felt
Right.
so bad.
That was absolutely like broadside.
Dude, those cars, when they get loose, there's literally nothing you could do about it. I hit my brakes when it started to slide out, and the whole car just said nope, and I just boom. I should have just hit the wall.
Was it okay? Wait, because I heard the onomatopoeia I heard was more like a woo, not the nope. It was more like a woo.
Oh, dude, it was scary. It was scary.
And then so got it collected though after turn one. What's going on for the rest of the race?
I was just
Got 2 laps
disappointed.
left.
I was just disappointed. I
Nothing
didn't really
else?
care. No, I
Wow.
didn't care where I ended up. I ended up running decent laps after that, but
You did,
felt
yeah.
bad. Cost Andrew. I think I cost Andrew 1 place, so it wasn't too bad, but I felt bad. I haven't, wrecked myself and wrecked somebody in a while. So
But
it
you
happens.
know that one spot might have changed fourth and fifth in the championship standings.
I know. It's all right.
Beard, it's not like I've never taken you out before.
Hey, me and Andrew have, Andrew and I have
Some
had
history.
some history of murdering each other. We push each other pretty hard. We always have fun though.
It
That's-
looked like it. I mean, man, I had an amazing time at the practice heat on Monday. I could only imagine I would have been out for blood tonight. I don't know what else to say.
I think you would have been a top 5 driver tonight. You were quick in practice, dude. You were fast.
Thanks. I feel like I put in a ton of laps because I enjoyed the combo so much. But yeah, I would have been out for freaking blood tonight. I would have gone for every single move I could have gone for. Every overtake, elbows would have been out. So yeah, you guys racing hard. It's cool to see. On a track like Sebring too, with the inconsistencies, I didn't expect so many wheel to wheels, to be honest. Like
It got
through
scary.
the S's, I did not. Who was that guy, Oleg? Who was that? The new guy? Brian? What was his name?
Oh,
Brian.
he's fast though.
Automobilista,
He's a-
man. Holy Toledo.
Yeah, he's a seasoned driver though. He's fast. Don't let him fool you.
Okay. Yeah,
He knows what he's doing.
That rookie tag next to his name threw me for a loop.
Yeah, it's a lie. It's all a lie. He's quick, man. Should see him on Automobilista. Dude's insane.
That's what Huckster was saying. He's like, that guy is just walking away with it every Friday, so don't be surprised. So.
Talk about walking away, man. VKR, huh? Guy's an
Yeah,
animal.
what was he? 19 seconds ahead.
I mean, dude, he's running 203s, low 204s like it's nothing. I think the best lap I put
Is that
in.
his race pace?
That's his race pace. Best lap I put down was a 205.4 during the race, and that was my best lap I've done on the track. Period.
I
And,
was gonna say that that sounds like a steamer. I don't think I could have shaved off another 2 seconds.
Dude, I was dude.
no.
Andrew was quick for the amount of laps that he put on the track. Andrew was stupid quick. I had trouble keeping up with him and Ben. I had trouble keeping them off of me.
Ben
and
was an animal tonight.
Yeah, we're all
Ben
running
was-
205s consistently, 206s, 205s.
Yeah.
Low, and it was a
Yeah.
crazy pace.
Ben was an animal tonight. I caught a little bit of, I think it was the end of race 1, and then I obviously saw a lot of race 2, and he was just pushing. I forgot who he was battling against, but it was you, Andrew. It was you.
Well, in the end of race 2, yeah, Ben,
Yeah.
and I, yeah.
Yeah, where Ben was going for it. a couple
Yes,
of
we had
times.
we had a good couple of back and forths, and then Quaz took him, and he backed off, and then we had that last lap, last couple laps.
Yeah, that. Oh, so I thought. No, I'll go for the scenario I know you went for. So into 7. So I think it's turn 7. So after like the middle of the track, the straight right before the S's, go to the middle of the section of the track. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay. The over under you executed on him there. Did you know he was going to outbreak himself? Or
Yes,
what?
100%. I knew I saw.
Because it happened
just
turn 1, right? And you didn't go for the over under there, so like you knew it was going to happen again, right?
So turn 1, he was on the inside of me,
Yep.
and like I moved way to the inside,
You
and then
bailed.
he moved.
You bailed on it.
Yeah, he moved way to the inside more, and that's okay. Well, screw it. I'm gonna go take my normal line, and I mean we ended up panel to panel, and then like whatever 3 turns later. Under the heavy braking, he just broke late, and I saw him brake late. I'm just gonna wait to turn in, jam it down into first gear, and go. So it was some good back and forth.
You know where he got really, really lucky? His race could have probably been ruined. Was where you were coming down the straight to the hairpin in the back section, and he lost it, and his front end tapped you and put him back to straight. He was going to spin all the way out, dude.
Oh,
and there was
yeah.
a big pack behind him. There was a massive pack behind Ben there. If he wouldn't have hit you there, he would have been out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was before
that
was before we broke away from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He would have fell back a lot.
Yeah, there's a little bit of luck in everything you do, right?
Oh yeah, dude. There was.
I would like there's a lot of luck in what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that track was the hardest track I've driven in any championship. I'm excited to get
how flat it is, man. It's like tunnel vision. It's really like the corners will look the same, especially if you're not like battling with someone. If you're kind of by yourself, everything will kind of start to look the same, and it's really hard to keep your concentration.
That was my whole first race, dude.
Yeah.
Quaz wrecked out, and then he caught back up to me, and I was like, dude, pass me. I'm not trying to battle you for position. I let him pass me because I was happy being in third because they were both so fast. And once he got back away from me, my last like 5 or 6 laps, man, I was just like trying to focus because it was just such a bright white track and it's just flat. And there was, it was just like I'd get turns confused, lose time. It's rough.
Yeah, flat tracks are just difficult. I don't know what it is about them. But...
They're deceiving. They're super deceiving.
Yeah, it's deceiving. It's like the lock to horizon on your eyes, like strains your mind, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just excited to get off a bumpy track. Next week's going to be super smooth. My favorite track in the whole thing. So
I'm hoping I'm going to make next week. I'm coming back from Laguna Seca. I'm going to try to get back early to jump in for the race. I may only make the second race next week.
Wait, what?
I hope.
What are you doing at Laguna Seca?
I run a track day company. So NCRC, which my name NCRC Andrew is Northern California Racing Club. So I'm renting the track and selling spots to people that want to come out and drive.
What day is it? Wait, you're not going to Laguna this weekend, are you?
Next Wednesday I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy. I was like Laguna's packed this weekend, and it's got some
IndyCar,
Firestone
right?
Grand Prix bullshit going on.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. But yeah, this is an exciting championship. I think I enjoyed Sebring for the same reason that you talked about it, Bearded. It was super challenging to get right, but I was just having this conversation with someone the other day, and I hate to turn this into a post-race podcast. I'm sorry. I was just talking about this with someone the other day about what I loved about sim racing, kind of RC car racing, and he was a golfer. And I was like, oh, this is really easy for me to explain then. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, this is really easy for me to explain. In golf, you're bad at it, or there's only one good shot that you need to keep going in golf, right? You only need it to feel right that one time out of 100 for it to feel right and for you to want to keep going. The same thing happens for racing. A lot of times your objectives are a little bit more tangible though, like getting this one corner right, getting this one sector right, and then you build up to that whole lap, and then that lap is your drug. And you're constantly chasing that and that time.
For sure.
It's so addicting.
Yeah. And it's, you beat yourself, yes, you have that comparison of people all around the world who are driving the same setup or on the same track combo as you or whatever it is, but at the end of the day, like, you are challenging yourself because you can see that there's improvement to be had in one way or another, and that's what I enjoy about it the most. Yes, I can see Bearded is 3 seconds faster than me, but realistically, I only need to do half of that to be happy.
Yeah, well, and it's also, the other thing is, like, you practice so much and you're like sitting there trying to race yourself, and then you get to the race, and even if there's guys faster than you, you're like, okay, I still have a chance because race pace is going to be different. Maybe they might screw something up and I can pass them and block them out for, the last lap or something. You never know what's going to happen. That's why it's so addicting.
Oh yeah.
It's always a good time.
And there's personalities too. Like I think, between me and Ben B, I think we're kind of like similar pace. He might definitely be faster at a lot more combos than I am, but I feel like it would be a battle of mistakes between me and him. There might be a race or a session where he's faster. That's what you're talking about, right? There might be people that are a little bit faster than me, but are they as consistent? What risks did you take to get that fast, right? It's a give and take. It's everything. It's
And it's also fun once you've driven with the same group of guys for a while. You kind of know how to approach your next opponent too, because it totally changes.
Yeah.
The way I change, would defend against Quaz is totally different than I would defend against Andrew.
For sure. And it's like even with Ben, right? Like, I mean, I've driven with him enough that you generally trust that he's mostly, and I'm mostly going to put the car where we want it to, so you can take those kind of aggressive moves because they're there and they're everyone's kind of respectful. Versus someone new, you're going to be a lot more cautious. To make sure that you guys don't both wreck out. But definitely driving with the same group of guys every week adds to the whole thing for sure.
I got 2 follow-up questions to that real quick. How long have you guys been driving together? And then part 2 to the question is, how much did custom liveries make that kind of identification easier or a challenge when driving next to each other?
I've been with these guys for a year now. So I'm a year this month.
Yeah, I think I've been for almost a year and a half or 2.
It was pretty early pandemic times, wasn't it? That we
Yeah, because I didn't get my wheel till summer 2020. I don't think I joined the Discord till November 2020. So yeah, I guess it'll be 2 years this year. We've had since I joined, we've had some growing pains. Our first championship, I think we were happy we got 5 people.
Yeah.
Then we were excited we got 7. And, now we're getting 20 people easily and
full up and
now I have a problem trying to manage extra people that want to hop in. And it's like, well, we're done.
Yeah. Now you got the other problem of having a waiting list and trying to kick people out for not showing up to more than one race, right?
Yeah. I remember when it was insane when we got 16 people. I remember being like, holy crap, dude, we got 16 people in here tonight. It was crazy. Now, like Oleg said, it's hard to even have enough spots on the grid.
I was very surprised when I got called on, to be honest with you guys. I saw that you guys had a good grid for that one series, and then to come back and see that just about every night it's 20 guys and girls. It's 20 people showing up. It's 18 people. It's 14 people. The finale still 16, 19 people. Like, some of these guys don't have a chance, but they're still showing up to battle, to be here, to be present, to be part of the championship. It's like, wow, it's not only the numbers, but the quality of people you're expecting too, right?
Yeah. And I was gonna secondary, sorry, to the liveries thing. That was all.
Yeah.
That was all Huck. I want to give him the credit because he's the one who kind of pushed it and made everybody liveries in the beginning, and then at some point he said, "No, guys, make them yourselves."
So how long ago was the custom livery thing implemented?
I'm gonna say probably a year,
Okay.
maybe.
So
maybe a year and a half.
about the length of the time that you guys have been running then. So while you guys have been running together, you've gotten to know each other in the liveries too.
Yeah, I mean, most of the guys change liveries up pretty often now, so it's kind of harder to go off that.
Okay.
Except me, I only have one thing because I'm not very original. But the blue and the yellow go well together, so.
Yeah. Well, just because. Go ahead, no bearded.
Oh no, I was gonna say another thing. When you talk about this like familiarity of people, another thing that at least happens with me is like I'm at the point where I've been driving with a lot of these guys, the same guys for so long that you get really stoked when they have a good race, like when they put down a good lap time. You're like, oh, dude, you killed it this race, and like you're happy for them when like you see a guy from the back of the pack. Like maybe he's like a constant like 15th, 14th place driver, like in the top 5. You're like, whoa, dude, like you killed it. And like you get excited over that stuff because like, you know, we've kind of all bonded and grown as like a race league. It's like a lot of the same consistent people, which is really cool.
I mean, okay, this is going to be a rhetorical question here, but I get excited about that for the same reason, but my reason is pretty selfish, and I hope that's okay. It's, you know, I sign up for these leagues and these series is to race. You know, I don't want to. If I'm constantly winning, if I'm constantly in the top 5, I probably shouldn't be in that league. You know, I want to be pushed harder than that. When I see someone from behind start moving ahead and challenging me, I just get stoked because that's one more guy I get to battle continuously. You know, and same thing when I move my way up the field. It's like I have achieved it to where now I'm battling with guys like Peter O'Brien or Jordan Nixon or, you know, Bearded or Oleg. You know, it's whoever it is that's that milestone. It's a measurement, right? It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, and this league's made me such a better driver. When I first started in this league, I was like second to last, like consistently for my first, I think, like two seasons. And then I've continually just kept practicing and trying, and now I'd say I'm like about a top 5 driver, depending on who's here.
I remember the good old days where I could still beat you.
Yeah, dude. Oleg used to kick my ass every week, man.
So that's I'm actually the opposite. I like winning, and as much as I love this league growing, I can see my number drop down.
It has gotten very competitive. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I put up over 100 laps a week to keep up with the guys up top. Like, that's the only reason why I'm fast. Is just familiarity with the track. These guys are so quick. There's so many aliens, and like this is only half of them. We're missing your Peter O'Briens, your Kurt Mosses, your Joel Dallases, right? I mean, there's so many other guys that could come in this league and move me down to a top 10 driver. You know, like there's some fast guys, and that's why I like the variety of this league, and like it never gets stale.
There's so much depth. I mean, it's unbelievable. From day one, I think I caught it out where it's very easy to sit in a 40-minute race, and at the 20-minute mark, nobody's racing anymore.
Right.
It happens all the time. It's hard to keep that going in some way or fashion, and the fact that you guys, to the 20-minute mark, are still having podium battles for 10th, battles for 12th, battles for 16th.
Mm-hmm.
You know, guys that are just like, I don't care what we're fighting for. I will push you to the absolute limit of what I have to give you on the last lap. I freaking love it. You know, it's how you get better. You guys have a great community here. You guys have done it.
Yeah, definitely. And dude, I mean, look at last season, for example, right? There was multiple races where Huck and I were within 0.5 of a second the entire race to the end. Like,
yeah, nose to tail.
Just nose to tail the whole time. So yeah, it's very, very fun, very competitive.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be complaining or going anywhere else. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me and putting up with all my tomfoolery and shenanigans as I get accustomed to this. But glad to be on board for now.
Yeah,
we appreciate it. Man.
I love watching the streams the next day.
Yeah, it's super entertaining. Oleg, thank you again for tonight.
Yeah,
I was going to say, we should all thank Oleg for tonight, and we should all probably do like a group watch to watch this together.
Oh no, this is getting deleted afterwards.
Don't you dare.
I have access to all the streaming accounts. I can get it back.
That's a good point.
I want
It's gonna be like listening to the nails scratching on a chalkboard compared to hides.
I want to
It'll
see
be
me
fine.
take myself out and take Andrew out.
I was there for that.
He was there for
I just want to watch
And
it
it was-
again.
And it was great because I could prime him because my thing was a good second and a half in front of him.
Exactly.
Or
Oh.
stream.
He would warn me about the action, and then I'd just do like a recap as if it was happening live because it was happening live for me. All right.
But yeah.
I think
Next
that's
week
it.
is
Yeah.
Watkins Glen, the boot. So that should be fun.
It'd be fun. Nice and smooth. I'm
Oh.
over the bumps.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited. I am gonna race the heck out of you guys on Monday. Okay, so we're gonna do the ending broadcast thing and wrap this thing up because I could keep talking until the cows come home. So, what's coming up next at Back of the Labs tomorrow? What's going on for Thirsty Thursdays, Oleg? Tell me about it.
You should fill in the dead here for a second while I look it up.
It's F3 cars.
We're doing the RSS F3 at where?
Silverstone, come join us.
Silverstone. Oh my god, that
That'll be
sounds
fun.
deadly. So it'll be mostly flat out. You got like 3 braking zones, probably. It sounds like utter and complete death. It's gonna be a good time. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. A little late for you
It's
guys on the
practice.
East Coast.
Yeah, practice. Quali starts at 8.
Oh, there you go. Quality starts at 8, and then we are gonna do actual races, right? Or are we just gonna have like a full on?
Oh no, there'll be
Bash
races.
Fest? Okay, right on. Automobilista on Friday at 6 p.m. That's where you're going to be battling. What was that gentleman's name? Brian Cowboy, apparently, from Huckster. That's what he calls him. You race him for a podium in the Jetta G4s, it looks like. Is that right?
That should be correct.
It's Adelaide with the
Adelaide.
that one.
That
yes.
one.
That
So
one.
race 1, 6 p.m. is when the server goes up. Details are there. And then we're not that one. Going back, Watkins Glen on Monday, 8 p.m. for group practice. That's where I'm gonna be. This is gonna be hot and heavy. What'd you call it, Bearded? A smooth track. It's gonna be like glass, right?
It should be.
Any advice for the setup or any advice for people out there on how to get going at the Glen?
I mean, I gotta drive it in this car. I'll have this set up Monday, I promise.
Perfect.
I think the boot's
I
gonna
think
be fun.
everybody's relying on bearded setup, so don't let us down.
I won't. I try to keep you guys with solid setups. So yeah,
I'm
hopefully I'll
gonna
have some fun.
love the boot section too, and the downhill left-hander before it. It's gonna be a good overtaking spot. I think that downhill left-hander will be the equivalent of the final turn at Sebring, where people will go to the inside, overshoot it. The over-unders will be there for the overtaking opportunity, and into the boot. It's just gonna be madness. I'm excited. That's Monday. Then Wednesday, we're back for another one of these. Oleg will be in the car maybe this time.
Hopefully.
Or maybe he'll be in the booth to torture our earlobes one more time. I'm just kidding.
Once I crash out on turn 1, I will come into the booth and.
We will make sure we remove those Discord permissions. After he crashes out, he'll join us on Wednesday. Practice goes up at 7. Quali is at 8 o'clock. That's when we are going to go live. After that, we got more Thirsty Thursdays going on, and it looks like the Beijing Cowboy has come up to talk smack. He says, that's him. Come join him out on AMS2 and give him a run for his money. Money back guarantees at Back of the Lab if you don't like what you see. Good thing we don't charge for entry. I think that's going to wrap it up for us here at the lab. Anybody else have anything to add?
Oh, sir. Thank you.
No, thank you. Great races tonight.
Well, thank you guys for entertaining me, for showing up halfway through race 2 and just kind of taking over Oleg's show and hanging out in the booth for this post-race podcast. That was totally impromptu. We'll see if we ever do this again.
We might
I like the post race
I'm-
podcast. It's nice.
Yeah,
Do you?
I'm about it, dude. I'm about it.
yeah. I'm having a good time.
All right, this might become a thing as long as I can leave you guys entertained for a little bit while I go take the dog out after the race. We can make this a regular thing. I'm down.
Yeah, I didn't have to DM Andrew and say sorry. I gotta say it to him.
You get to say it live on stream.
Yeah, I gotta just
And
say
to-
my faults
and to
live on
the-
stream, baby.
To all the 15 people watching.
Yep.
It's like the most we've ever had. Like during the race, we had like 3 people watching. After the race, just us hanging out, not doing anything. Oleg.
The rumors went. The rumors went around that.
Icon bigger.
Everybody from the races in here listening to us talk smack. That's why.
Yeah, that's why. 100%.
Yeah, my OBS skills are slowly increasing, but
Proficiency will lead to your efficiency, Oleg. We'll do it more and more times together, and you'll take my job in no time.
no, thank you. I think I'll get kicked out of the Discord if I take your job.
There we go. Riot's gonna start a riot, and Postal's gonna go postal.
Mm-hmm.
I was
And she will throw it
just
too.
gonna track.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I can go driving for once, and I'm gonna punt bearded. I get to punt Andrew this time, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
someone's gotta do it.
I can get close enough. All right. Well, all being said and done, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Thank you to Bearded. Thank you to Andrew. Thank you for Oleg for picking the slack up in the middle of the day, late notice. Thank you guys so much from back in the labs for hosting this wonderful event. If you like what you see, sounds like we got a waiting list, but come join us on Thursdays if you can. Get on the registration waiting list while you can. Automobilistas are going to be going on Friday, so come out and do that as well. Thank you so much. This has been a wonderful, wonderful night. Exactly what I needed for my Wednesday to get over the hump. And as always, folks, please stay safe. Good night.